There has been multiple videos on this channel about holding low on target, but today's video is specifically going to be the two most common reasons that I find people are having problems holding low on target. There are a lot of different reasons why you could be holding low on target. Done a ton of videos about those, but one of the main culprits that I see causing people to hold low on target is their release. A lot of people use a thumb release. This is very common for people that are getting into the sport, leaving from an index, wanting to get into a handheld, and they go about it in the way of thinking that if they have a hair trigger, it's very light, doesn't take a lot to make it go off, that will make them more accurate. And over time, it's actually causing you to hold low on target because you're afraid of putting your thumb on the trigger. So there's some different things that we can do to combat this. One is completely change the release out. You can go to a resistance release, set it heavy enough to require you to build into that shot and stay into it. You can use a hinge release, but you can also get in trouble with these. You want to make sure that you're not going to use a fast click that doesn't, have a lot of movement after the click for the shot to fire. You want to make sure that you're using a medium or even a slow click because again, we want to build into that shot. We want to have trust in it. Or if you don't want to change releases and you want to keep using your thumb release, you can adjust the trigger tension to help you with the same concept. What I do a lot of the times with people is I have them take whatever thumb release they're using, if it has an adjustable trigger tension, and put one full twist into the screw that's for that adjustment to make it that much heavier. Try it out, see how it goes. What most people will find is this immediately starts to help them. And the reason it is because we want to be able to engage our muscles into the shot without fear of the release letting go. If we can do that, then we can set our body up, we can relax a little bit in the right spots, and we can build that tension up and actually work through the shot itself. This is the thumb release that I'm using right now. You can see that if I'm going to place my thumb on here and start squeezing down on this trigger, I want you to see how much effort it's going to take for me. So you can see that release is actually moving in my hand. So it's going to require me to be firm in my hand and actually hold tension with my fingers. I can get on that thumb barrel with my thumb without fear of it firing, get a little bit of pre-tension built up into that trigger. And then as I'm pulling, squeezing, whatever I'm doing to actually fire the release, I don't have to move and disrupt my shot. And I'm able to do that because I'm already holding into that release. I'm not timid, and then I can just actually work through shot execution. Today's video sponsor, we're looking at Shrewd Archery. Shrewd Archery is the only brand of scopes that I've shot for a very long time. And I want to explain to you why super fast, let you be able to understand what I'm doing with them. All of their scopes have everything you could possibly need, all built into one. This is an older scope. This is an essential scope. It's 25 millimeter. They've got a lot better options now. I have not invested in one of those yet, but anything you could think of, your shade, front or back, the ring. If you're an archer that shoots multiple disciplines, so maybe you shoot some 3D and some indoor, you can get a larger scope, and these rings that you see here that are white, they have what they call step down. So that will make them smaller. You can readjust your peep size. You can have a little bit more accuracy, less variance in your anchor point as you go into your indoor game. But then when you're shooting 3D, you can have that larger scope, see more of the animal, get more light in. It also, one of the main reasons why I also like these is the glass. The lenses that you can put in your scopes from Shrewd come on the website where you can pre-order them and just screw them right into the housing. And for me, that makes it incredibly simple. I don't have to find an adapter. I don't have to put the lens in there and put something over it and then put a sunshade on it. All of it is built in together. And they have quality, solid lenses that you can purchase directly from their website. So if you're in the market for a scope, check them out. I highly recommend them. And I would hope that you would love to be able to give back to a company that is giving back to this channel. All right, now the other major factor that I see a lot of people struggling with when it comes to holding low on target is target panic. Now, this isn't full-blown target panic where it's just crippling to try to shoot your bow. But on the earlier stages of target panic where you're just locked in, you're freezing low, you're holding low on target, it's not your form and your fitment on the bow. It's just something going on mentally with what you're doing. If that is you and you are going through this, I'm going to give you some drills here, and it's vastly going to help you with what you're doing on your shot. Main thing that our entire shot revolves around is our scope and whatever we use to aim with. So for me, I use a pin. Some people use dots. You have different sizes of pins, different sizes of dots. But the main thing is motion, so overall movement that we're seeing, and then how our brain is viewing what we cover up versus what is uncovered, so that it sees the middle of the target and knows something that is there that we're aiming at is still there, and then how it repeats back and forth. That's why you see with people when they're aim, they have a figure 8 pattern, or it's left, right, up, down, whatever that pattern is, it leaves the middle so our brain and our eye can pick up that whatever we're aiming at is still there, and then you cover it back up. Now, a lot of people have an issue with that, and they just start sticking their aiming reticle below the center of the target because they have to see what they're aiming at the whole time because they're afraid it's not going to be there, and they can't relax into their shot, build pressure, and actually execute. So if that is you, what you can do is get really, really close to a standard size target face. This can be a Vegas face, a 5-spot face, a single spot. It can just be a large dot on a bag target or a block target. When I say really close, I mean 2, 3, 4 yards away. Very close. And you're going to want to get extremely comfortable aiming that close to that target with the pin or your dot in the middle of the target, allowing it to float around while you execute your shot. Full-blown target panic, this step is not step number 1, but with aiming anxiety, it is, because your trigger for having the problem with holding low on target is executing the shot while you're aiming. So we have to incorporate that to fix it. Aiming up close like this is how you can start incorporating the aiming in your shot execution to fix the problem. Because we're so close, we're never going to miss the middle, and our pin or dot will never leave the middle as well. And that is the mental side of why this helps you and why it fixes it. Now, the hard part for a lot of people with this is that they rush through the process. They'll aim 2, 3 yards away. They do really good with it. They go right back to 20, 40, 50, 60 yards or whatever, and everything starts over again. You have to take the time here. Shoot really close at a couple of yards away and get extremely comfortable where you have 0 hiccups with this. Move yourself back 1 yard at a time out to 20 yards as you're comfortable. Don't rush this. This is a means to fix a problem for you, not a band-aid fix to temporarily fix it for 5 or 10 shots. So make sure that you're taking that time and effort on it. Make sure that you're allowing yourself to build up this new repetition and comfort in your mental game. If you're enjoying this content and you want to keep watching more, down in the description of this video, there is a link for the members section of this channel. In the members portion, we have extra videos each week that come out. They can be on topic and an expansion of what we talked about, or just its own video. These are a little bit more laid back. It's almost, from what I've had feedback on, it's very similar to people just kind of hanging out at the archery shop together or out at the range and just talking. Try to have it in one cut. Not a lot of editing, and it's just extra info for us to go through, and it's deep diving on information that I do not give on the main channel. So if you want to check that out, down in the description, there's 2 different packages and 2 different price points with different benefits on each one that you can have. Thank you all again for watching this video. I'll see you soon.